Hey, baby girl. I mean, firstborn leader of 3 rock star. Miss Important, Miss Amazing, Miss Still Young and think she is unattractive. Miss will look at pics and realize she was always insanely gorgeous. Once in a while, who your attractive mother who still has men who she considers babies, and for some reason she will consider 25-year-olds if they don't look young for their age, and if they're interesting and have something to say. I want to admit something to you. I've kind of been hiding the fact that I dated a 25-year-old for a month, and he was a stoner, and he was not very interesting. He would ask something stupid and stoner-like and not deep. For example, the guy said, "If you could rule the world, would you?" The answer is, of course, yes. He said he wouldn't. I mean, it's a hypothetical, and in reality, I probably wouldn't actually rule the world. I mean, it would be a lot of work and responsibility. Wouldn't be as fun as I thought it would be. I mean, I was dating him this year. 25 is the lowest cutoff. I've had to establish, 'cause dear old mom gets hit on constantly. 22-year-old, I consider kids 18, 20 babies. I mean, I would never right now. I don't like to set things as never, ever. I'm way too accepting, adaptable. I try things. One time, maybe try it again. By then, I will know if I dislike it, like nori. That is seaweed. I don't like it because it tastes fishy. Fishy. Rosie makes vegetarian sushi now. I asked you any news about Impatient? Anyway, I blocked news of Mama's cougar ways because it's disheartening, scandalous. In fact, I hit on a boy you attended high school with in Ithaca. Ha 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 ha. I was horrified. I was so horrified because he was 18. You were still in Denmark. It was that time I went to TC3 briefly. He has and had a crush on you. He looked 25-ish. I thought you would get a laugh out of that. I think his name is Alejandro, something like that. Please don't ask him about it. Please don't. You don't want to know. If you do find out, tell me you asked. I'm not going to discuss sexual things with you. It was a bit inappropriate. This was 1 year ago. I mean 2 or more years ago. I have been hiding it from you intentionally. It's not really cool when you hit on someone a little younger than usual. He was 18, maybe 20. He's 2 years older than you. Still too young. And I showed him a photo, let's just say, you got lucky, and you got a sexy from me too. Lucky daughter of mine. You have seen it. I mean, it wasn't the same pic. I showed this guy a picture. It's not like my normal thing I do. I was just as the hospital terms it. It's called hypermanic. It's me. I mean, my diagnosis is bipolar 1. It means I am more extra happy and I tend not to have depression. I don't believe in mental illness. I don't believe it should be corrected with drugs. I mean, I'm uber creative. I always have been. You are too, but you are worse than me. You are so creative, in fact, you forget to close drawers. I mean, anyway, who can go to a cabinet, open it, and walk away and flutter off, dear daughter? I mean, I appreciate you. You're not practical. You are hyper-intelligent. You had a wonderful education, which nurtures your brainiac side. You are too swept away in philosophy. I was too when I was young. Sorry I got on your friend. He was interested in me. But, beautiful daughter, I told him you were coming around and he was hoping to get a chance with you. I'm cute, but you're effervescent. I mean, he wanted to date you. He didn't want me bad enough to fuck up a chance with you. I mean, I'm glad I didn't. I think once Alejandro found out and I found out I went to high school together, I was so embarrassed. I don't think even if I had a shot, I'd go for it. I would. I'd make sure it was a secret. Did you laugh or gasp when I told you? Is it funny? Is it gross? I've dated younger, a decade, etc. guys, but a 17-year-old age gap, 18 is a lot. Some 25-year-olds are vibrant, have ideas, etc. The older I get, the more attractive youth looks. Mental illness, I accept it. Most people I know have so-called mental illness. I don't believe in it. He has this weird theories, wrong insane ideas, and I would be okay with that. I've been delusional. He is delusional. Wouldn't you like to be delusional? Just K. Hear the tune? No one can understand me. I'm hoarse and people are afraid of me. COVID! After I had some problem, like hard-assed or sort of hurried out of a store, 2 gas stations, 2 stores. They got rude to me for mask laws and targeted for not wearing shoes in the line outside. I have to go trying to beat the sunset. I want to see it in cascade locks. I'll describe an example of Alex's thinking. He is blaming for a thing like global warming and say it is my fault, it is outlandish. I can't argue that belief are of a person, it's a dualation. It's not that exact, but I gotta go.